Okay, so I am going to wait a couple minutes, see if anyone joins. You won't need anything, so just honestly, you won't need anything. Although it is good to have a pillow or yoga blocks or a hand towel nearby, sometimes some of the poses might make it easier to get into if you have those, or if you need more padding or something. But it's all very basic, very simple. You don't have to be super flexible. Just have to give yourself a chance. So we still have a couple minutes here. One more minute and we get started. Let's get this going. Okay. Okay, let's see. Just a few more seconds, we'll get started. I just finished a run, so I'm going to need this. So I'll be very stiff for a little bit. Hopefully the wind's not too loud for you guys. Turn up some music. All right. Let's start here. We'll start at the top of a mat. We're actually going to start with some sun salutations, just because for those of you, if you've been sitting, you need to help you move your body a little bit, get it going. Very simple sun salutation here. But we're going to start in a standing position, relax, shoulders back, arms at our side. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, exhale. Inhale, fill up that belly. Exhale, bring the belly button to the spine. Inhale, and exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Reach back, exhale, fold forward. So here, round that back, release the neck, release the shoulders. So try to keep your legs straight so you feel, I can feel this already. If not, you can have a soft bend if it's hurting too much. Now you're going to halfway lift, so now your back's going to be flat. You should feel a stretch in those hamstrings, and then release. We're going to halfway lift again, and release. Both hands come down to the mat. We take our right foot step back, and stay in that nice low lunge. Come on up. Drop those hips. Keep that back leg straight. Front knee right over that ankle. Deep breaths here. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, lower that back knee down to the ground. Now you should be in half kneeling hip flexor. All right, so you can reach that left hand out if you want, or you can just leave it right here. We're gonna straighten that front leg, sit our hips back, and get into that nice deep hamstring stretch. Try to keep your back flat. So we wanna reach like this, shoulders back, and lead with our chest, lean from our hips. You should feel the stretch intensify even though you can't get further, okay? And now come on back up and sit back down. So I can't get very far because I'm really tight. Hand up, both hands down, lift that left leg up, bring that right foot to meet the left, come on up. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Try to go back down with that back flat. Man around your back, release. Halfway lift. and lower, halfway lift, lower, both hands on the mat, left foot steps back, come on up. Deep breath, inhale, exhale, drop it down. Really think about tucking those hips under, squeezing that left glute or the glute that's down. Feel the stretch all the way down the front of your thigh up into that hip flexor. Straighten that leg. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten. Remember keeping that back flat. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale up. Exhale, hand comes down. Lift that leg, bring it to meet the foot, and come on up. All right, we're going to do it again, a little bit faster. We are going to add a half kneeling rotation in here. All right, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Halfway up. Down, hands on the ground, right foot steps back again, coming into that high lunge. Let's rotate open here. Yeah. Rotate open the other side, just adding a little. Exhale, drop it down. We're gonna exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Hamstring, hip flexor. One more time, hamstring, hip flexor. Now you're gonna stay here, you're gonna take that left leg, open it up, line it up with your right knee. Right hand's gonna come down right in front of that right knee. You're gonna give me 5 half kneeling T-spine rotations. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. 2 more. Last one. All right, move that foot back. Hands on the ground, lift up that leg. Bring that right foot to meet that left foot. Come up nice and slow. And breathe. Again on the left side, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift and lower. Halfway lift. Lower both hands, left foot steps back now. Come on up. Sink those hips, feel that stretch. Let's open up to the left. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Open up to the right. Inhale. Back to center. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, lower that left leg. Push those hips forward. Tuck that pelvis under. Exhale, go back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. So we're going to open up that right leg now. And lower that left hand. 5 half kneeling T-spines. 1, 2. Exhale as you close. Inhale as you open. Give me 2 more. One more time. Awesome. Sit up nice and tall. Bring that right foot back forward. Both hands on the ground. Lift up that left knee. Bring it to meet. And you're going to give me 1 more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to have both hands on the mat. Step that right foot back. Step that left foot back into plank. Drop those knees. Lower down into chaturanga or a tricep push-up. So come, just lean forward, kiss your elbows with your ribs with your elbows, press up into upward dog. And then tuck those toes back into downward dog. And walk your hands to your feet. Drop those hips and come into a prying squat. So try to sit up nice and tall, chest up. So if you need to walk your feet out, you can. Press out, rock back and forth. Feel it. Open up those hips. Deep breath here. Hands on the mat. And come onto all fours. Now we're going to go do some cat-cow. Grab a quick sip of water really quick if you need it. I need my notes. Okay, cat-cow. So, on all fours, we're going to drop our belly button to the floor, lift up our hips, lift up our head. Exhale, round that back, tuck that chin. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Deep breath here. And exhale. And now you're going to come into, we're going to do thoracic bridge. So if you can't do thoracic bridge, I want you to go ahead and start doing the, what's it called? The quadruped T-spine rotations, okay? Or you just sit here and do cat-cow and stretch, but try thoracic bridge. We're going to start lifting into that bear pose. We're going to take our right leg, cross it over, plant both feet, lift up the hips, come back, and then we're going to do it the other way. So on the way back, the hand comes back first, then the legs. On the way out, the leg goes over first, hand follows. You're just going to do 3 on each side. Take your time. Try to lift the hips. You want to line from this hand to the hand on the ground. 1 more on each side. Lift. And lift. And come back. And step into plank. So if you want, you can still be in plank on your knees. We are going back to that chaturanga. So lowering down nice and low. Press it up. Up. Nope, don't touch. Leave it and then lowering it down. So we're going to do Supermans. Really quick. I'll scoot back. So arms are going to go in front of you. We're going to take a deep breath. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2 more. One more. So now I want you to move your hands out to the sides. We're going to do scorpion. So very similar to thoracic bridge, except for now you're laying down. And this is where if you have a towel or a pillow, you can put it under your chest if that's uncomfortable. You take your left leg, cross it over to your right hand if you can. So the goal is to try to keep that shoulder on the ground. So if your shoulder lines are coming up like mine, you don't go all the way over. All right? So we're going to do 10 total. 5 on each side. It does not, you'll have one side that, so this side can get a little bit closer than this side. It's okay. Just, and relax. And I move both way up here. Okay. So, now we're going to take our hands. We're going to lift up our chest. We're going to take our right hand, put it on the top of our head, and our left hand with the back of our palm on our back. And we're going to do a swimming motion. So you're like drawing a half circle with your arms, and you're going to switch. That's 1, 2, 3. You can rest your head if you need to. Just working on some shoulders. 5 on each side. Draw that circle. 1 more. All right. So Now your hands are gonna come right by your chest. You're gonna do a cobra push-up. You're just gonna lift your chest up. That's it. And lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. And now you're gonna push yourself into child's pose. Reach, reach, reach. Reach those fingertips out. Actively be reaching with your hands. And I want you to try to drop that chest. And now I want you to walk your forearms to your knees. So you should be in this quadruped position. You know it's coming next, quadruped T-spine. Let's start with the right hand right on the top of our back, or back of our head right here. Rotating elbow to elbow. Rotate, open, try to be able to look up at the sky. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Other side. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Try to follow that elbow with your eyes. See if you can look at the ceiling. One more. And relax back into child's pose. Reach, reach, reach. Let's walk our hands to the right. Stretch out that left side. Come back to center. Walk our hands to the left. Stretch out that right side. Come back to center. Just breathe. Stay in child's pose for just a minute. I am closing something that popped up. I don't know why it's here, but all right, there we go. All right, stay in that child's pose. Deep breaths. Try to relax into that child's pose just a little bit deeper. I want you to come onto your all fours. Step it into plank. Lift up into downward dog. Lift and lower those heels. We'll drop that right heel. Stretch out that calf. Make sure your head is in between your arms. Chest moving towards your knees. Drop that left heel. Come back into downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands, nice and slow. And do that prying squat one more time. Yes. While we're here, and then from here, we're gonna go ahead and sit down. See, nice and easy. Legs out straight into a staff pose, shoulders back. Deep breath, inhale, forward fold. Reach for your toes. If you like to deepen this stretch, shoulders back, keep it nice and tall, hinge from the hips. Try not to round the back. So here I can only reach. If I try to sit up tall and bend forward instead of rounding, I can only get to right about here. So pick what feels good for you. Remember, nothing should hurt. Nothing, you should not feel any pain. You should feel a stretch. Deep breath. Every time you exhale, see if you can get a little bit lower. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, go into 90-90. So for 90-90, I want your front leg at 90 and your back leg at 90. We're gonna start with the right foot. And then in between, the space in between should be 90 degrees. All right, so if your right foot's forward, left foot. So I want you to think about dropping that right hip. You can really tell how tight you are here. Try to see if you could drop. So I'm tight in my hips, so my knees can't go all the way down, which is okay. So we're gonna lean over towards the right, take a deep breath, sit that right hip down, and fold forward with that flat back, and see how far you can go. Feel that stretch, walk it out, Breathe. Every time you breathe, I want you to think about deepening, letting your body sink deeper into that stretch. Every exhale. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths. One more. Exhale. And if you can, you're going to, without your hands, if you need your hands, use your hands. If you can, you're going to just rotate your legs and you'll be on the other side. So your left foot should be forward now, right foot back, and we're trying to sit nice and tall and see if we can sink our hips down. You should feel this in your hips. Take a deep breath, lean forward over to the left side, chest, and sit here for 3 slow breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Give me 1 more breath. And then we're going to go back to the right. One breath here. Switch. Now we're just getting some movement into it. One breath here. Switch. So try not to let this back hip come up too much. Switch. Now this time when you go back to your right, you're going to turn all the way to your right, and now this leg's going to straighten and you're going to come into pigeon. Oh, yeah. And if you can, I want you to try to lower down with that back straight as far as you can and try to sit on top of that hip. I'm going to stay here for 3 more breaths, nice and slow. You're doing great. One more deep breath. Exhale. Switch sides. So you're going to go to your left, straighten that back leg, rotate over on top of that hip, and lower down as far as you can go where you want to feel that stretch. Three slow breaths here. Oh. Yeah, this is great. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to open wide into a nice wide straddle stretch here. Take a deep breath again, trying to keep that tall posture and leaning forward as far as you can go. It's okay if it's not that far. This is as far as I can go. And that feels like I said, don't go to where it hurts. Just go to where you feel a stretch and breathe. Try to relax into that stretch. We are going to go over to our right, reaching our left hand overhead. Try to open up that chest. So now collapse like this. Try to keep that chest open. Let's go over to our right. So instead of turning to collapse, try to pull that shoulder blade back. Try to keep it open. That should elongate that stretch. Breathe. Come back to center. And pull those legs together. And then we're going to lower down. We're going to do some laying down stretches. We're almost time for meditation here. Take a deep breath here. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, lower down nice and slow. All right. Hands overhead. Reach above you. Reach, reach, reach. Now I want you to bring those elbows down into a W formation. All right, well here we're going to work on some shoulder mobility. You want to keep your Elbows, your forearms and the back of your hands pressed into the ground at all times. You're going to lift it as high as you can go without coming off the ground. One side might be better than the other, so we're going up and down. Inhale down. Exhale, push up, not leaving, pressing, pressing. Keep that back pressed into the ground, into the mat too. Or engaged. Give me 2 more W's. Last one, pulling it down. And pressing it up. Nice. All right, take a deep breath here. And bring our right leg into our chest. Roll that ankle. Straighten that leg. So over here, I want your hand right behind your knees. I want you to, as you come down, you're going to point the toe. And then as you lift up, you're going to flex the toe. Point, flex, point, and flex. Get a little dynamic hamstring stretch. One more, point down, flex it up. Awesome. Take that, bend that left knee, rest that right ankle. We're going to do like a laying down pigeon. So a little bit deeper if you want. Press that right hand into the knee. This is plenty deep enough. Press that knee out and pull the left leg towards you. And release. Keep that right knee into your chest. Pull it over to your left. So now, you should be in this position. Try to get that little right knee to touch the ground. Open up that right arm. Palms are up. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to do a version of sideline rotations. So you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to keep your head on the floor. You're going to bring that arm across. And you're going to reach, separate, feel your upper back reaching, stretching, and then we're going to open up. Try to get that shoulder on the ground. It's okay if you can't. And we want to reach, feel that stretch. We have 2 more. I've been doing this almost every day this week. 1 more. Reach. Relax that head. Open up. All right, now I want to bring your knees together. So bring that left knee to come underneath the right knee. Hold those knees together. And we're going to take our arm and we're going to sweep. Sideline sweep. Take your time. Try to get that shoulder open up here. Try to keep the fingers on the ground if you can. Give me 2 more sweeps. Last one here. And arms out straight. Lift up those knees. Straighten them. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Bring that left knee to your chest. Roll those ankles clockwise, counterclockwise. Straighten that leg, hand right underneath. Point the toes down, flex the foot up. Point down, flex up. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings as you flex up. One more. And up. Gonna lift up that right knee. Place that left ankle on there. Give me that lying pigeon pose. Turning that left knee out so you can feel the stretch in your glutes. Pull that right leg as close to you as you can. Deep breaths. And release that right leg. Keep that left knee to your chest and bring it over to your right. You're going to try to get it to the ground if you can. All right, let that knee rest on the ground. You're gonna reach out with your left hand and open up. Go at an angle because there's no room there. Try to keep that knee on the ground. So you might not be able to open up very far. You might not be able to touch the ground. That's okay. Last one. All right, let's bring our right knee to be underneath our left knee. Tuck those knees up nice and tall. Take that left hand, sweep it up and around. Last one here, then we get to do some meditation and breathing. Oh, this side is my tight side for my shoulder. 2 more. One more. And just open up, lift up those knees, straighten those legs. All right, relax your arms by your side. And I want you to close your eyes. We are going to spend a few minutes meditating here. Relax, deep breaths, focus on your breathing, slow it down. Take an internal scan, start from your head, release any tension down to your neck, jaw. Sure your tongue is not at the roof of your mouth. Deep inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Relax those shoulders, relax those arms, relax those fingers. Relax your stomach and your hips. Let it sink into the mat. Your legs, your calves, your feet. Let them open up naturally however they want to fall. Just find any place that's tight and release. Breathe. And as you exhale, think about releasing that tightness in that area. Letting it all unravel. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Really focus on that. Let go of all the negative energy from this past week. Anything that didn't go right, anything that frustrated you, anything that made you angry, anything that made you sad or worried. Let it go. Take a deep breath in, exhale it all out. Breathing. Let all your worries float away. Let it all go. It's all gone now. It's all over. Look ahead to this holiday weekend. Find some gratitude. Be grateful for all the things you do have. Just relax. And breathe. Deep breaths in, slow breath out. Just relax. Enjoy this small, quiet moment you had. Just be at peace, relax, do nothing to worry about. Deep breaths here. Start bringing back awareness to your body. Start coming back. Start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Move your arms overhead. Deep breath. Open those eyes. Reach up above you. Stretch it all out. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then the next time you take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale as you roll up. Using that core if you need to. Go ahead and use your hands and arms and come into a seated position. Let's roll our necks clockwise, counterclockwise. That should feel good. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here, and I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale again. And exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. Great job, everybody. Way to work and relax. And I hope that you enjoyed that. And I will hopefully see you on Monday for our Monday morning flow. And have a great weekend. Happy holiday. Enjoy it with your families. And don't forget to join us tomorrow for our 2 boot camp classes, one at 7 and one at 9:30, and 8 o'clock Vince Zoom talk. All right, have a great day.